This year, coronavirus pandemic has really shown us the economic disparities in communities around the world.
Outcomes and impacts of conflict and violence.
What we see as the largest threat the world has seen in relation to the current pandemic.
Sudden lockdown and losing loved ones and losing jobs and a lot of uncertainties.
Whether it's conflicts or famines or just general injustice or prejudice.
Has generated both psychological and social dislocations among youth. Youths are our future assets to keep our world intact, with passion and integrity to serve youths to bring about positive changes in their lives.
As well as working communities across England, in Gloucestershire, this here the youth forums where we brought together police officers and young people to engage in conversation to try and to understand each other's perspectives and build healthier relationships.
My community, the African American community in the United States, and I would say that you can really see that there's a difference between who is deemed an essential worker and who has to continue to work and has no option to work at home and be kept more safe from the virus, as well as who has less access to quality health care.
If you're a concerned person of Indian heritage, please remember, we have a role to play in safeguarding our communities.
Most refugees end up out of their own country, but somewhere close by. Numbers arrive in our country, and how we welcome people in that situation. So on the global scale, it isn't just generals and politicians who cause warfare or lack of peace. Every one of us is responsible for our own attitude to those around us.
Really, one of the key principles for restorative justice is dialogue, and the importance of dialogue and the importance of understanding what it is that the other person is bringing to a situation.
In a financial situation, able to give back, I would say now is the time to really find a credible organization and to donate money to youth organizations, education organizations that can really provide much needed help.
In this International Day of Peace,
I invite all young people to address inequalities that have deepened as a result of COVID-19.
Always start from you. Therefore, see what kind of world that you are envisioning.
because it begins with me and it passes through my family, my community, and it goes to the nation.
Be brave, be wild, and be an explorer, and be the change that you want to see in the world.
Calling young people, especially in our community, even across the globe.
Please be conscious about your movements and the spread of the virus and become an agent for peace.
You and I can shape together to bring their dreams back, their future back.
So at this time, it's really not a time to think separately, it's a time to think together globally.
I think if all of us could just take to heart those messages, try and act with justice in our lives and to those around us, know what it is to show mercy to those who are in need of it, and above all, to walk with humility, to know I am not the be-all and end-all of life, and those around me matter to God as much as I do.
I would encourage all of you to take a place today. We can all come together and fix this. Just like a virus, peace is like a contagious too. If I can do that and you can do that too, let's spread peace, not the virus.